What's up? 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 What is up? Good to see y'all again. Or if you're joining us from the Obi-Wan live chat, we are here right now to talk about Ms. Marvel episode 1. It has finally dropped. And we are going to talk all things Ms. Marvel. So if for whatever reason haven't watched the episode yet, careful for spoilers, because that is what we are going to be talking all about. In case you are just joining us, I do apologize. I am currently battling the vicious invisible enemy of the Rona right now, so my voice might suck a little bit. I might cough a couple times or whatever, but I got my ginger tea, so I'm hopefully gonna be able to like muscle through this real quick. Oh, that's hot. Okay, that's hot. Uh, but we are here, and I think I see a lot of familiar faces. So let's just say what's up real quick to a couple folks. We got Rim 17 back in here. What's going on? Good to see you, ma'am. Always good. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes up. Don't have Rims come looking for you now. Appreciate you. Shaul, what is going on? Good to see you. Hold on, I got to prep for this one real quick. I got to get it moisturized first. Miss Harper, good to see you, ma'am. Good to see you. Thank you so much for making it out. Appreciate you. Joy, I see you as well. Hello. Good to see you. Cynthia, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you too. Kimmy, I see you as well. What is going on? Thank you so much for making it. Donna, what's going on? Thank you so much for making it as well. J Mart, good to see you. T'Challa, what's going on? King, Joey, what is up? Hello, how are you? Didier, good to see you again. Thank you so much for making it. Let's see. Nelson V, what is up, sir? My man Derek Gaines is back in the building. Good to see you. Pamela, hello. Latrice, I see you as well. Let's see who else we got. Jordan, back at it. Let's go. Tyra, let's run it back. Good to see you again. KJ, thank you so much for making it. Good to see you. Listen, we're gonna try and catch up with you because I gotta watch some finals too. I'm with you on this. Talented one, what's going on? Thank you so much for making it out. I'm sure you probably about to go watch the game too, so I feel you. Let's see who else we got. Let's see, Trouble Clef, good to see you as well. Alib, hello, good to see you. Let's see. Yes, I was definitely transported back to some of them days. Donna, hello, good to see you. My man John is back. Good to see you as well. Who else did I see? Comeback season. What's going on? Good to see you. Another top vet in the building. SJ Evans, Mod Squad's in here. Rizzo, what's up? Philroy, hello. Who else? Last of my kin, I see you. What's up? Who else I see? Amari, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Who else? Alexander, I see you. Diane Roberts is back. Good to see you. My man Steven, what's going on, bro? Hey, young Lamar, thank you so much for making it out, y'all. So, if you guys recall, I gave you my early impression of Ms. Marvel. I have already seen episodes 1 and 2. That is what most of the press were able to be were given. And I had told y'all, and I'm gonna stick to my guns with it, that I like the show, but like this wasn't like the greatest thing since sliced bread to me. I do understand how some people, I've seen some reviews saying that this is like one of Marvel's best shows. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I don't know how people can jump to those conclusions with only 2 episodes out of 6. Like, we don't know that yet. To be honest, I don't even see the potential for it to be one of Marvel's best shows yet. I'm not saying it can't be. I'm not saying it won't be. I'm just saying 2 episodes ain't enough for me to be like, this is greatness. However, with that being said, there is still so much good stuff in this. I know for me, as being a child of 2 immigrant parents, a lot of this stuff I was like, yeah, my parents were just like that. Yeah, siblings were just like that. Yeah, the people at my religious gatherings, yeah, they were just like that too. So there were some. I like the authenticity that this took with the cultural stuff. Um, but I don't know if y'all felt the same or not, but like I didn't feel like it was in my face like that. I felt like it was kind of like, okay, this is just part of her life. like just the fact that they're praying during the day, the fact that they use little that they use terms of endearment from a different language. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents used to do that too. Like they would use Creole and English and go back and forth in their languages. So I think that if you come from a bilingual household, you're gonna get stuff like that. Especially if you're a first generation coming in, being born in the U.S. So I absolutely love that. And I gotta say, Iman is perfect as Kamala. Like, I love her in this role. She, to me, like, perfectly captures. I know that they're trying to make this unique, but let's be honest, she's really playing Peter Parker here, in a sense. Now, she's not the science, person or whatever, but she's giving us, I would say, a younger version of what Peter Parker was kind of like in Civil War meets Spider-Man Homecoming. Somebody who's like super obsessed with the Avengers, and she really, really, looks up to them and everything. But I think she captured a lot of that, mainly because that's the way she is in real life. Like she's, if you've watched any of her interviews, she will tell you straight up that, like, yo, I love, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., and all this stuff. So I love the fact that she was um fangirling out, and that's also part of her character as well. So it makes it a seamless transition. By the way, if you are just joining, I did just post one of my interviews. I actually got a chance because there are multiple directors for Ms. Marvel. I actually got to interview Adil and Bilal. They're the ones that directed this episode and the last episode. I just posted that interview right now on my channel, so you can go check out what they had to say. And then I actually asked them a question like, yo, are we in the 616 universe or the 19999? So go check out what they had to say after this live. You can go see what they have to say there. But I will tease this. The next episode, episodes 2 and 3, I interviewed that director, Mira. I forget her last name. I'm gonna just say this. She gave a hell of an interview. And she said something that's probably gonna trigger some folks real bad. Like bad. So, I can't wait to see if what she said is gonna have the trolls just mad, just big mad. But anyway, you'll have to tune. I'll drop that just because it's not spoilery, but it's more relevant to episode 2. So I will drop that next week when we talk about episode 2. But let me grab some of these early comments here, and then we're gonna dive into this episode a little bit more. Grab this, Okay, Nelson, what you got? Thank you so much, Nelson. Love the visuals and gave me Spider-Man vibes. Kamala's mom knows more about the bracelet than she's saying is junk. What secret she's hiding? Yes. So actually the director Mira, she didn't say it in my interview, but she had said this in a press conference that it is true that all the imaginative stuff that you've seen, like while Kamala's like, daydreaming and stuff, they borrowed that, or they were inspired, I should say, they're inspired by Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I was getting Scott Pilgrim, vibes, but she had admitted that yes, she was watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and that's where those vibes, the music and the vibrant colors and all that stuff happening, that's where they got the inspiration. But to your point earlier about the bracelet, yes, absolutely. Mama knows something. Look at her, just looking at her. So she definitely knows something about it. And I'm gonna tell you all this now. It's mild spoiler. We're not gonna know yet. We're just not gonna know yet. They kind of tease it in the second episode, but clearly this is going to be a bigger situation and it's going to be like, it's kind of like this. It's kind of the, is there a third personality in Moon Knight situation, right? That's going to be the big MacGuffin, I guess. Because as you know, they have changed up Kamala's powers here, where in the comics she used to have those embiggen powers where she can take her fist and make it really big, or stretch her legs real far, basically be like Reed Richards or whatever, or Stretch Armstrong for the old school cats. But they changed it where now she's doing more like constructs, so in a sense she's kind of like Green Lantern from DC, just a little bit, where she can make these constructs out of her mind or whatever. But yes, I definitely think that um whatever the background story is, whatever it is, I think it's going to obviously, of course, have an impact on Kamala and her family, but it will also have a deeper connection, maybe, to the MCU as well. Because keep in mind, if these did belong to her, her grandmother or great grandmother or whoever, if this was something that was passed down in her family, where these powers just happen, um, then that's going to open up more questions that I hope this series will answer. It's going to have to answer some more questions as to um what exactly does this mean? Like, are these connected to the Eternals? Are these connected to another alien race that fell to Earth and maybe that's where they got their powers or whatever? Like, we don't know. But we're gonna have to see where they go with this. I mean, random thing, but I mean, at least with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, all the rumors are saying that Namor is now going to be from like Mayan descent, or Mexican heritage. So if that is the case, like, they're clearly going to, in the MCU, allow culture to be impacted with super, I don't want to say supernatural, but just super stuff, somewhere down the line. So we'll just have to wait and see if they give us more. But that secret, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for this whole show. John, what you got? Her mother knows about the bracelet. I feel that her mother was Ms. Marvel, and I think at the end of the series you might see Nick Fury. All possible. I don't think we'll see Nick Fury, but I wouldn't be, I think the most logical person would probably be, I wonder if it'd be Monica Rambeau, because I was going to say Captain Marvel herself, but I feel like that'd be a little too big for her. I wonder if it'll be Monica Rambeau, because she does kind of does she still work for Shield, or maybe she works for Sword? I don't know. It could be one of those, one or the other. No, she might be working for Sword now. So it'd be interesting if Monica Rambeau meets up with her and she's like, yo, we need your skills or something. I don't know. And then, of course, she goes and meets Nick Fury, like, up in space. But that all ties into how she meets Captain Marvel, because she is going to be in the Marvels, which is Captain Marvel 2 sequel. She is going to be in that movie. Kamala is going to be in there. So I don't know if they do a straight up Nick Fury thing. They could, but like, I would think that it'd be cheaper for them to get Tiona Paris, aka Monica Rambeau, to just be like, yo, come in here. You're gonna be the connective tissue to the Marvels and bring it all together. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong too. But thank you, John. I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me, it's getting dry. Latrice, what you got? The daddy daughter cosplay would have been adorable. She shot them down too hard. All right, let's go to that scene because I thought that was funny. So she wants to go to Avengers Con, right? And while she's talking to her parents, trying to go to Avengers Con, they worried about, well, you gonna be wearing these tight suits? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Are there gonna be boys there and stuff? And like, look, that's I can tell you, at least from my parents, that was stuff that I had to think about. Not tight suits or nothing, but are you gonna get Americanized? Like, are you gonna be like those gangsters that we see on TV? And just all these silly notions that foreign parents learn about American society through TV and media, and they are worried that their children are going to be subjected, to becoming Americanized and becoming like what they see on TV, stereotypes. And this is where you see Kamala going ahead, trying on her suit and everything, and she's worried about how tight it is because, of course, her parents are getting to her a little bit. But of course, her mama comes in. She's like, "Yo, you don't have to go, to Avengers Con like with some weird suit. I made you this Hulk suit. Matter of fact, look, on top of that, we got Avengers at home. Look at this. Great value, Papa, or great value, Abu Hulk is right here, and he'll go. Listen, I have to say, I definitely chuckled with this scene. This was cute. It was funny. To have the parents be like, "Yo," and look how geek they are. They so geeked. They're like, "Yo, we got you. We are supporting you. We about to do this thing." And then, of course, yeah, Kamala like shut them down real fast. And then what happens? Boom, they hit her with the guilt trip. Woo-wee. Let me tell you something. Foreign parents will hit you with them guilt trips so hard. Listen, anybody that's got a foreign parent, let me know if it's just me, but they will hit you with them guilt trips like, "Oh, I worked so hard. I sacrificed so much. Oh, I did this. I did this." And then now you sitting here like, "Man, just give me the funky suit, man. Just, oh man, they be getting to you." But I will say that this was a pretty cool scene. And it was pretty interesting to see them like that for sure. Let's see. Thank you so much for that, Latrice. What else do we have? Hold on. Wait. Oh yeah, I did. I felt bad for the dad too, because the dad just wanted to go. He just want to go with his daughter too. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. Like he was like, "Dang, your mama said no." No. And hey, you know what? Shout out to good parenting. Like, I'm just saying, as parents, you always want to be one unit for your kid. Even if you don't agree, go take that up with your significant other, your spouse, or whatever. But you got to be a united front in front of your kids one way or another. So, but I saw the hurt in his face too. That was true. Let's see, John. Sorry, her grandmother was Ms. Marvel. Maybe. Well, we don't know if it was Ms. Marvel. She could have been a different type of superhero. But we'll have to wait and see what it was, or what Kamala's grandmother or great grandmother or whoever was down the line. Let's not go ahead of ourselves now and making too many crazy theories too, because I don't want y'all sitting here like, "But I thought it was gonna be Mephisto." Nah, let's not go that route now. We're just gonna wait and see. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Who else? I saw some others. Yes. See, look, that's exactly what I said in my reaction, because I was like, this show feels like a Disney show that has Marvel stuff happening in it. It does not feel like an MCU show, at its core. Yes, they are kind of throwing these things out there. Yes, they're talking about Avengers and stuff, but if you've watched Disney shows, this feels like it's cut from the very same cloth, So, but we'll see if that changes or if it stays consistent. I think it'll probably stay the same. But this is a good way for them to also draw in the younger audiences. Like I'm waiting for my daughter to start watching this. I don't know if she has or not. This whole COVID thing got us in two different rooms yelling at each other. But hopefully she'll hold off and we can watch this one together. But let's see what else we got. Nelson, what you got? Was Kamala and her fam affected by the blip? Ooh, good question. I don't know. I didn't see anything about that referenced. I know the directors were also very coy about talking about when this takes place. Um, but that's a good question. I don't know if anybody else caught any other clues or anything. I've only watched the episode like 1.5 times. Like I watched it back in a couple weeks ago, and then I watched it again just kind of loosely so I can get um some of these screenshots and stuff. But I don't really recall if that was the case. But anywho, that's a great question. Um, let's see. Do they belong to the internal? I think they could, maybe, but I'm also wondering, like, I don't think we saw the Eternals doing anything. Did they do anything with some? I mean, I guess Fastos could make up whatever invention he wants, so it's possible. It's possible. Jesus. ah, so sorry. How many episodes? We got 6 episodes out, if I'm not mistaken. It is 6 episodes. Could this be a Moon Knight connection? I don't think so. They really want these to be separated. So I think whatever's happening in Egypt is what's happening in Egypt, and whatever's happening in New Jersey is happening in New Jersey. Although I will say that there was some Arabic in some of this. So like her chain is she had her chain with the name in Arabic. I think on the bracelet there was some like Arabic writing on there as well. Let's move over to the end of Eternals with the Black Knight, Jon Snow's character, um Kit Harington. There was Arabic written on that box. So maybe, maybe, um, maybe these are powers that came from a god of some sort. Maybe if there's a god that started with Moon Knight, but started to get worshipped in India, or in Pakistan. I'm sorry, because they're from Pakistan. Um, Maybe that is what happened. I don't know. Again, we don't know yet because they haven't really said very much, and honestly, they don't say that much in episode 2 either. So that is going to be something that we're going to continuously have to wait and see where they go with it. But good questions. Um, hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bree either, but I just get the feeling that they would save that for the movie. I just get the feeling that they would save it for the movie, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. Bree might not be doing nothing. I don't know. She could be. She could show up. Let's see. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Uh No, I don't think the Marvels is done shooting. I don't even know if they started, but it's definitely not done. Trouble Clef, who do you think was watching her in the post credit scene? Sword, maybe. Oh, so no. I think that this is you're referring to these officers. Now, these officers, if you recall, this is the same guy that was in Spider-Man No Way Home when he was the one interrogating Peter Parker. So I would assume because of time frame, there's a good chance that this might take place after Far From Home. And if it takes place after Far From Home, then this lady and him, like, they might be working for a different, division. They've created a superhero task force team or something, but I think that is so. In case y'all didn't know, there is a post-credit scene, so you know you can go watch that if you want to. But it's really just them checking her out and monitoring. It looks like they're monitoring super powered events or something. So I wouldn't say that they are sword, but I would say that they're probably like a more ground level version of that. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you so much, Trouble. Appreciate you. Mama did get on the nerves a little bit. I feel you on that. Let's see. Let's see who else. Um yeah, Yes, that is also true. Lewis, what you got? Love this. Hope we see Carol, Monica, and Matt. Yes, I hope we get all of them. That'd be great. I don't know if they can afford to pay all of them like that, but that'd be fine with me. I'll take all of them. Whoever they want to throw in is cool with me. I don't know if we'll get Matt Murdock though. I mean, right now, or at least by this time, I know he's starting to shoot the Daredevil series. Or is that at the end of the year? I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know. I don't want to mislead nobody. But hey, whoever they want to throw in, that's fine with me. Let's see. Rubia, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that so much. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Okay. I'm gonna assume she wasn't blipped. Otherwise, we'd see some issues arise with her schooling. Possible. Okay, I like that. I like that line of thinking. Lewis, hope we see Karen and Froggy too. Sure, but I doubt here. I mean, you don't want to do too much crossover, right? Like you want to let them kind of shine in their own show. But again, hey, whatever. It's all open. Besides, if I'm not mistaken, they're in New York. Like they're in Hell's Kitchen. They're in New York, but Kamala's in New Jersey. I know that's not a far drive. Don't get me wrong, I get that, but I would assume they would stay in their neck of the woods. I'm assuming. I don't know. But hey, now that we actually, you know what? Now that these folks are involved, maybe Kamala gets into some trouble later on and she needs some lawyer help. Okay. Ooh, but then again, maybe that's an introduction for She-Hulk. Maybe Jennifer Walters comes through. Like that's possible too. I mean, she is. Oh, excuse me. She is supposedly gonna be defending super powered individuals in court and stuff. Maybe that's what happens too. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Damage control. It could be damage control. I like that. Yes. Damage control could be coming through for sure. Super low level version. Low level. Let's see. Marvel got billions. I enjoy it. Okay, hold on. I got one. I don't want to miss it. Let's see. Jmar, did anyone notice the Shang-Chi rings on a mural? Where? On a mural? Ooh, okay. I guess I gotta go back and watch that. I missed that. Let's see what else we got. Trouble, what you got? Glad they don't live in Westview. Yeah. Yeah. Last thing you want to do is live there, right? But yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, so let's go through the episode a little bit. So she went through her driving class, failed that immediately. I thought this was hilarious because won't nobody fight for you stronger than some foreign parents, even when you are wrong. I will give that. I will testify to that to this day. Like, I'll just say, like, I remember my parents would fight for some stuff, and I'd be like, y'all know I did it though, right? Like, y'all know. They'd be like, yeah, we know, we gonna whoop you later, but in the meantime, we gonna handle this. That was too funny, especially when the dad was like, what you expect her to do? Use the turn signal every turn? That was funny. I was like, Dad, don't be telling on yourself now. Don't tell on yourself now. But I love that. Oh, so when they was in school, and what's this girl's name? Zoe. Now, was it just me? Or did anybody else think that Zoe was She reminded me of the old girl from Stranger Things. If you've been watching Stranger Things 4, season 4, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about roller skate girl. Okay. I'm talking about her. I thought we was gonna have some beef in the streets, and I thought both of them was about to. Ooh, I thought this was gonna be another setup. I was ready for it, but that wasn't her situation. That wasn't her. So I'm fine with that. But I thought that's what we were gonna get with old girl. Her friend, he's cool too. Bruno, I believe his name is. Um, he's clearly very smart too. He's out here doing he's getting his little Tony Stark on right now. I love how they just always had these little kids just be like top STEM students, which is great because like, yo, we need that, encourage that for all kids. Science, math, engineering, all that is fun. Go do it. For sure. But let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so she got the bracelet. Mama don't like that. Uh this was just funny. Just like how once, well, I will testify to this too. Your foreign parents could tell you one thing and feel one way, but let some other foreign friends come through, they change their mind with a heart, just like that. Your parents could be telling you that's yellow. No, that's yellow. They friends come through, that's red. Yeah, that's red. Yep, that's red. I love this scene so much. Too funny at how foreigners they will just bend to peer pressure. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk about it, but they will bend the peer pressure with their other friends and their other peers. Boy, that was too on point. Loved it though. We see the mama's superpower here. She can prepare food at light speed, damn near. I mean, my goodness, she gave that boy a 4-course meal in like less than 1 minute, and I loved it. She was just like, "Yo, don't ask no questions. Like, just let it happen. Go eat." Be happy, So that was really, really dope. I like that. And it's moments like this that I liked about the show, but also at the same time, these were also moments that made me feel this is not a Marvel show. Like I'm enjoying these little cultural moments. I like them. I love them a lot. These are really funny. These are good. This ain't got nothing to do with Marvel. It ain't got nothing to do with the story. It ain't got it's just not, you know. So again, it's not a knock against it, but it's also not like helping, in my opinion, for the storytelling of the MCU. It's okay for Kamala's story, but it's just it just feels like a side tour. It's not a terrible one, but it just felt like a side tour to me. Or a detour. So we see Bruno's out here with his little inventions and everything, pumping up the Alexa. Love that. Let's see. That's the Avengers Con. I like the relationship between Kamala and her brother. I thought that was actually really well done. Like the one thing I don't like is when they always try to make siblings, you know, like fight. And I'm not saying siblings don't fight. Trust me, I've got siblings. I've seen like fighting happens. But I like the fact that that's not the only dynamic that we see with them. I like the fact that this is an older brother. He's been where she's gone through. And by the way, I guarantee you he's gone through. No, I can't even say that because there's still that gender bias thing. I was going to say he's probably gone through it worse than she does, but clearly her parents are more restrictive on her just because she's a girl. So, but either way, I appreciated him stepping up, saying like, "Yo, let me talk to them. Let me, massage the situation and stuff like that." I thought that was really good just to see that, because it is kind of important to see that, these relationships, can have different sides to them. So I love the sibling love right there. Let's see, Kamala's on the roof. She's feeling some type of way because she still want to go to Avengers Con, and clearly she's still a nerd. She's like, obviously not the most popular person in the world. And a lot of this, I think, is really good setup, because you want to see if she does have kind of like a Spider-Man situation, right? Because when we saw Peter Parker was also a nerd. Peter Parker was a geek. Like, he was not very liked, he was not popular or nothing. But the moment he got his powers, the moment he became Spider-Man, he got all this confidence and everything. So I think this might just be a really good setup for something like that, just to show that, she's not the it girl. She's not the popular one. And that's okay for now. And we'll see what happens. So after she goes and makes this whole big old plan to go to Avengers Con, we see that she loses the light up gloves or whatever that Bruno made for her. She did bring her gauntlet, of course. And I like this part in Avengers Con, that they actually showed some love for Black Widow and for Iron Man. Thank you for your sacrifice. I mean, in Spider-Man No Way Home, we saw a big old thing of only Iron Man, a big old mural of just him. But now we actually got Natasha getting some love too. And I thought that was actually kind of nice, because a lot of people were just forgetting about her. She barely had a funeral, barely was even remembered, or whatever. So I thought that was really dope. And just in case, if y'all were following me on on Twitter, because you should follow me on Twitter. That's where I like drop news from like the conferences and stuff like that. One thing that Kevin Feige did say, this whole Avengers Con thing, somebody asked him, like, yo, why don't y'all do this? And he was like, you know what? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm sitting here like, yo, if y'all do this the way y'all did Star Wars Celebration, it's gonna shut everything down. Like that, I would go. I would save my money right now and I would be ready to go to Avengers Con. And like, if it's anything like Star Wars, they would drop all the latest, news. They would bring out celebrities. They would show you exclusive footage. They would do the works for that. But I do think that would be something really, really dope if they ended up doing that for sure. Excuse me while I die real quick. Oh, golly. Let me grab these. I think I saw some. I thought I saw a question. What do I think about the color of her powers? My favorite color is purple. I like the colors. I mean, right now her colors are, there's pretty unique. I'm trying to think of like where I think the closest we've seen this color scheme, and I'd have to go back and verify this. I think it was in the quantum realm. I think the quantum realm was the only place that we saw this crystallized purple pink dynamic of colors or whatever. So that could be something else to think about. Could her powers come from the quantum realm in some way, shape, or form? I don't know. Maybe the Avengers going back in time doing stuff. Maybe they mess something up. I don't know. But that'd be interesting to look at to see if that happens. Yes, very good. Thank you so much for bringing that up, boss. Pakistan and India used to be one country before partition by the British. Both countries have Muslims. Yes, they are actually going to talk about that in the next episode. So very, very good on you for picking up on that and sharing that. Thank you for that information. But that partition, I believe, I don't know how, but I believe it is going to be a part of Kamala's history and her heritage and her story for her family. I don't know how, but I do believe that it is going to be something that is going to come up a little bit later. Um, let's see. I think so. Are we gonna get Monica Rambeau? I think so. Like, if I had to bet, I would bet Monica Rambeau over Brie Larson or Nick Fury just because of money. Like, you probably don't have to pay Tiana Paris like as much as you would Sam Jackson or Brie Larson to show up. So I would just think it'd be more cost effective if they got Monica Rambeau to show up. Don't worry, it's happening. Next episode, they got you. Let's see what else. Uh, 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 That's funny. Oh, yeah, already better than the whole season of Moon Knight. I can't say that. I can't say that. Moon Knight. Don't get me wrong. Moon Knight disappointed me hard in the last episode, but I remember that like fifth episode. That was some quality acting. That was some good stuff, in my opinion. I can't. I don't think I can go there. But man, I don't know. It's too soon for that. I can't. You think her saving? Okay, what do I think about her saving a bully? So yeah, I mean, I don't even know if she's like really a bully per se. I think that Zoe is more of, well, she did hit her with the dodgeball, so maybe she is. But I think Zoe is just that popular girl. She's just the popular it girl. They were saying like she had like 80,000 followers and stuff like that. So she's just a popular girl in high school or whatever. But we saw Kamala getting her powers again once she put on the bracelet. It's going through and everything. She gets on stage, but her powers start to really go crazy, and Zoe is caught up in the mix of all of this. And I really thought they was gonna pull a Gwen Stacy move right here. Y'all, if you've seen Amazing Spider-Man, you know what I'm talking about. I thought this was going to be Gwen Stacy all over again. I was like, Marvel, don't you do it. Y'all don't have the guts. You don't have the guts. Don't do this. Not again. But of course, Kamala came through, had her powers out, and saved the day at the very end. And I thought that was really good that they were able to get that. But yes, I mean, a hero, and I think that's a way to really show if someone's a hero. Like, heroes don't just choose to save whoever they feel like. They save whoever needs saving, right? So whether it was her or somebody else, you got to do it. So that was I thought that was pretty good. Let's see. Uh-huh. Still no love for Vision. Yeah, Vision ain't, you know. Did people really know Vision though like that? Like, I guess he was part of the Avengers, but yeah, he wasn't getting any love for sure. Yeah, you're right. You're right. First of all, absolutely. If we're doing Avengers Con, absolutely, we all need to meet up there. And it better be in NYC. Like, there's no reason why it wouldn't be. If it was anywhere else, I mean, you could maybe do it in Cali, but it would just feel improper. You need to do that in NY somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. Um Ooh, sorry. Okay, got that. Did she have the same one? Huh. Okay. Because I remember Monica's was a little bit darker purple, maybe. I gotta go back and look. I don't know. I'll go back and look, but I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I don't think we know where Monica is. Like, she was contacted by someone in space. She was contacted by um the scroll at the end of WandaVision, but I don't know if she's already left or not yet. She probably is. I don't know. We'll see though. Ty coming through. Come on, Ty, with the back to backs. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Apollo, I need you to get on that. Go on now. Go on now. Get on that. That's must watch TV right now. That's good stuff. Let's see. Do you think Bruno has a crush on Kamala like in the comics? Maybe. Who knows? Could just be a good old friend. But I think the next episode might shed a little bit more light on that. So we'll wait. We'll wait and see. I don't want to give nothing away. That's all. Travis, thank you so much. Hey man, did you catch the Marvel exhibit at the Museum Science and Industry last year? I did not. Unfortunately, I was there. Well, not unfortunately, but the reason I did go there, oh no, God, I'm thinking of a different museum. I'm sorry. You're talking about the one out here. No, I didn't go to the one here. I just forgot. I don't know. I just didn't go. I know people that did go and they had a really good time. But no, I did not end up going to see that exhibit. I should have probably, but I should have taken my kids at least, but I unfortunately didn't. Listen, when that hammer smacked her, I chuckled a little too hard. I also didn't expect it to hit her that hard either, but I ain't gonna lie, that thing had me cracking up. I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see what else we got. Didier, you think they're gonna make her YouTube channel real? Who are you talking about, Kamala or Zoe's? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Only because it'd be great for marketing. It'd be great for marketing to do any of them, honestly. I think who did that? I think the boys have done that, where they would take the characters, like the business or just different things, and spur it off into different marketing things or side shows, maybe web only features and stuff. Okay, so you're talking about Kamala. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But think about it like this: Peter Parker had no, did he didn't have one. He was seen on YouTube. Okay, I thought he had a YouTube channel too. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Why not? Like, that'd be good, good advertisement for them to do it. I think that'd be pretty fun if they did. I'd go check it out, and see what they do with it. But I mean, this show is definitely opening up some avenues for them to do more stuff, for sure. But let's see, was there anything else? Let's see. So she did that. Oh yeah, she went home. Mama caught her because she don't play that, and she's still playing with her powers or whatever. And yeah, then we got the low budget shield agents coming after them, in some way, shape, or form. But anywho, um, okay, so I think that was everything from this episode. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments. Now, by the way, one thing that the producer, Sanaa something, I forget it, Sanaa Annette, I believe her name is. She is the person that co-created Kamala, and she is the executive producer of this show. So that means that and she's the reason, if anybody was wondering, she's the reason why they changed up the powers. Like, she said many times, like, yo, if you got a problem with the power change up, blame me. Like, I did it. So they've already gone on record and said no, it had nothing to do with Fantastic Four or anything like that. Because of all the comparisons to Reed Richards. They just wanted to adapt and tie her powers into her family heritage. Now, I also think the other reason why this is the case. There we go. Thank you so much. Sanai Amanat. Thank you for that, Stamina. Appreciate you. I think that the other reason for this is because in the comics, she used to be an Inhuman, and the Inhumans flopped hard. They failed. That was like one of Marvel Studios like first real runs at a TV show, and that just did not work. Yeah, they brought Black Bolt back in Doctor Strange too, but it just wasn't hitting right. So I think that they're gonna find a different way to make the Inhumans work, but it's clearly not gonna be with Kamala. Unless they try and explain it in some other different way. But yeah, so the powers, that's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see what are her powers, what do they mean for her family, and can anyone put this on? Can anyone put the bracelets on and have those powers, or is it only tied to her family lineage? Is it only people in her family that can use that? And what are the implications of that? So those are the type of things I would like to see moving forward in this franchise. But anywho, we are right at the time where we about to wrap it up. Hold on, wasn't it? Was that it? I thought that was Marvel Studios that did Inhumans. I know Jeff Loeb has been problematic. He hit a couple things though. He hit a couple things, but I thought that was Marvel Studios. My bad. Okay, I might have been wrong on that, but either way, Inhumans was trash. Like that was just bad. But anyway, all right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Let me know what is your rating for this episode 1 of Ms. Marvel from 1 to 10. Where am I gonna go with this? I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. It was cool. I liked it. It was all right. I chuckled a couple times, a little predictable here and there, but nothing too crazy. It was a good little setup episode, Like I'm here for it, It's like let's see what happens. So anyway, that's why I'll give it. Let's see where the people sit with it though. 7.5, 7.5, 8. That's good. I like that. I like to hear that. 7, 8, 8. I got to see what my daughter feels about it too. 7, 7, 7.5, 8.5, 8.5, 9, 9. Okay. 8.5. Wait. Did I miss somebody? 8. Shout out to Buzz. Thank you, sir. So much for that. Appreciate you. 8, 8, 7, 8. 8, 7, 8. Okay, 7.5. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So we liked it. It was cool. Wasn't a terrible episode. All good. All right, y'all. That is all we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey with episode 1 of Ms. Marvel. Looks like we're gonna be doing these back-to-backs moving forward until Obi-Wan is done. So make sure you tune in next Wednesday. We will do Obi-Wan and episode 5, and then we'll be doing episode 2 of Ms. Marvel as well. And like I said, stay tuned. I do have another interview with the other director of Ms. Marvel. I will drop that also next Wednesday, so you can check that out. That's definitely going to be making some noise. Actually, I might drop it earlier. I don't know. I might drop it earlier just because I want to see some chaos. But anyway, I've got to go rest. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. This Rona is no joke. Please, I don't care how you feel. If you think it's stupid, just stay away from nonsense out there. Be safe. If you want to get vaxxed, get vaxxed. It's not fun. It's just not fun. I will tell you that firsthand. Just be healthy out there, y'all. Be healthy and be safe. I will see y'all Friday. Hopefully, a lot better than today. But anyway, all right, y'all know the routine. Wash your hands, wash your butts. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Go Warriors. All right, peace.